So our next exercise is going to be the barbell curl. The barbell curl is also one of the most popular exercises in the training facility or a fitness center. You know, I see different ways this can be done. You know, I'm going to demonstrate the way I see it, and then I'm going to demonstrate the way I think it could be most effective, okay? So I often see hands on the bar, they're curling, and then they start to fatigue, so they might take a little bit of rest. And then they start to incorporate a little bit more hip, which this is actually nothing wrong with this if you're trying to do a lower back extension. Now I'm going to demonstrate how it can be most effective. So hands on the bar inside of mine. So Kurt's going to face the camera for a second. He's going to place his hands just outside his hips and his quads. So slide your hands out a little bit more. More. Good. So now turn and face me. So I want you to see something here. So what we're paying attention to is the length from basically his elbow to that curl. So the length of that amount of work that's being done. So if he curls up, what I want you to do is I want you to curl up, and I want this elbow to slide behind you as you curl. Let it out. Now as you curl, do this number. Okay? Now see, hold it there. Now see where his elbow is. See how much work is here. See the length, called the moment arm. Let it back out. Now watch what happens. Now if he sets his elbow a little bit more in front of his body, elbows in front, right there. Now pin your elbows, not necessarily into your side, but don't let them move. Now curl up. Now look how long the moment arm is. You've increased the length, therefore there's more work. So already it's harder. Now I want you to pay attention, let it out. So if you slide your elbows in front a little bit, small bend in your legs, takes pressure off the lower back. Slide your elbows in front slightly, that's fine. Now bring it up. Notice how much work. Now I want you to pay attention to something else. Let it out slow, let it all the way out. So he's letting the bar out, he's letting his arms come to full extension. Now pay attention to the way the force is. So the force is where it's in his hands, the force vector, which is the arrow where the force is pointing to, is down. When he curls it up, watch where my hands simulate where the force is. Just pay attention to my hands. I want you to curl it all the way up to here, Kurt, okay? Curl it all the way up, up. There's force. Now where's the force? Now there's no force. So from here to here, there was no force, right? So let it out. Very interesting. So basically, if you want to curl and you want it to be really hard, curl it up. Stop right there. Let it back out. Now I want you to stop a little bit before there. Come up. Stop. That's where the most force is present, right there. So he doesn't really have to go up there. He can go all the way up if he wants to rest, right? So if you want to rest, you want to make it easy, go all the way up. You're not getting anything up there. Now, letting it out, when he's lengthening, that's different. He's elongating the muscles. Let it out. Now he can work some length to get that contraction. But bring it up. I would stop right here. Hold it and let it back out. Now I'm going to ask Kurt, I want you to do the full rep, slow and controlled manner. Bring it all the way up. It's hard. Now it gets easier, right? Now it gets easier. So now he's getting a rest. So if I had him do a set of 10 and he would stop where the force completely changes. It's pointed down. Bring it up slowly. Now he's got a lot of force. Bring it up. A lot of force. It's gone. Bring it up higher. It's gone. So let it out a little bit. I would stop right about there. Let it back down. So I'll do a set of 10 where you come up to that spot that we declared our position here. Good. Hold it. Back down. That's it. So really focus on squeezing your bicep. Back down. Now what I want you to do, keep going. I want him to try to maintain tension on his bicep as he lets it out. So typically we get that concentric movement, then the eccentric, the lengthening, but on the eccentric motion, he's gonna really try to squeeze and maintain tension within his bicep as he lets it out, which is completely changing everything, right? Bring it up, squeeze, hold it, now let it out and maintain tension. All the way out. Bring it back up, let it back out. Do 8 more like that. Notice where his elbows are. His elbows are in front of his body, so there's more work in the moment arm. It's only a 40-pound dumbbell, and he's already getting crushed, right? If his elbow floats behind, he's shortening it, he's making it easier. Notice how he's not rocking his entire body. He hasn't even done 10 yet, and he's already tired. So look, He's not rocking his whole body. He's not doing a lower back activity. All the focus, the primary focus is on his bicep. Notice there's no flexion in the wrist. He's not curling his wrist in and out. His wrist position is locked. He's squeezing. And what you can't see, but he's working hard to do, he's trying to maintain tension on his bicep as he lets it out. Do 2 more. Squeeze, hold it, let it back out. Keep your head in one position, look straight, straight. Let it back out, all the way out. 1 more. Squeeze, hold it. Now maintain tension, let it all the way back out. Okay, bend your legs, put the bar down. Nice job, what do you think?
My arms are shot.
So notice his elbows aren't floating behind him. He's not shortening that moment arm. He's getting a lot of range there, which means there's more work present from the primary joint access point, which is his elbow. Don't forget that muscles are joint managers. So your elbow is not necessarily one single joint. There are joints within your elbow, but this is the primary joint area being worked. The bicep is working that joint, it's manipulating that joint. His wrists are not flexed. He has a lot of a long moment arm. He's not curling his back. He's not curling his wrist. There's no flexion in his neck. He's looking straight ahead. He's trying to maintain tension in his bicep. He's squeezing tight, getting the concentrating. But as he lets it out, he's trying to maintain tension. He's not curling it up and just saying, okay, rest. Curl it up and rest. He's curling it up, and then he's trying to maintain tension, and he's maintaining great control. Control is everything. Nice job.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Thanks.
So if you guys have any questions on the things we've covered here today, you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Marc Megna, or Facebook, or my body space at Marc Megna. For more videos and articles like this, keep coming back to Bodybuilding.com.